Hi guys, it's me again. So today I'm going to talk about a watch that I got for next to nothing. It's my Orient day date. I think the reference number is EV0C-C0. The case diameter is about 37 millimeters when I measured it, and then it's about 10 millimeters thick, 20 millimeters lug width. It's got a day date. I got this used, and there were obvious signs that the previous owner had opened it up and did stuff on it, because there's some imperfections on the dial, and you see the case back. It looks like he went all out on the case back tool, I guess. I don't know I think that's what these scratches are from. But anyway, but it was really cheap, so I got it. So I thought, I could experiment on it. I decided to give it a brushed finish on the Delphine hands, and as I was doing it, the color of the material popped up, and I guess it's brass. It's kind of yellow. So, but anyway, it came with a very polished hands, and the whole case is polished. There's no brushed finish anywhere. It's completely polished, right? And inside is the Orient Movement 46E. It's like their version of 7S26, basically. A very basic movement with no hand winding, non-hacking. Mineral glass. Well, luckily, when I got it, the crystal is in pretty good condition. It's still in good condition, and that's because I don't ever wear it. I didn't wear it until just recently. So sleeping in my drawer, and I forgot about it. It was about $40 US a couple of years ago. So, and I was looking for a day date homage by Orient or Bulova or Ricoh, with the fluted bezel and whatnot. And this one popped up while I was searching, and it was $40 US. Like, it was $40, and it was on a local listing. It looked fine in the picture, right? Bracelet and everything, and I thought, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna get it because that's cheap. The seller was advertising it as 36 millimeters, I think. It's a bit bigger than that, but and everything. And I didn't research the model or anything because that's how cheap it was, and I was just like, well, it's an automatic, it's got day date, and it's 36 millimeters, then what could go wrong, right? A seller guaranteed that the movement it's running fine, right? So it arrived, I opened the box, I didn't like it immediately. I looked at it and I went, I probably won't wear it. Don't know what the exact reason was, but I didn't like it. But I decided that I'm gonna make the most out of it, so I took it out, brushed the hands. Sort of half regretted that I brushed the hands because the color of the hands now is different from the indices and everything, and I didn't like it then. Right? It didn't hand wind, it didn't hack, but I did a deep clean on it. Like, I used my ultrasonic cleaner to sort of get all the gunk and everything out, and it was okay. It was clean, as you can see. I didn't like the bracelet that came with it. It's a 3-link bracelet with like 2 polished stripes in the middle. I didn't like it because there was this gap between the lug and the end link, and it didn't look good, and it felt cheap. That bracelet's probably somewhere in the box with all the other neglected bracelets and straps. I had it on black leather strap that came with my Hamilton Intramatic chronograph. It was okay. Probably won't wear you, but yeah, it's alright. But anyway, I didn't want to waste it. Well, I've asked 2 of my younger brothers, okay, you should try it on. Well, one of my younger brother just looked at it and he refused. And then the younger one, said, okay, that's nice, thank you, I'll try it on. And I thought I succeeded, right? And I felt a little bit better about spending $40 on it. And I was like, okay, if he likes it, then it was all worth it. It was good. That's good, right? And about 2 weeks later, he comes back, just like, he's like, oh, by the way, here's the watch. Thanks for letting me try. He brought it back. And I just decided to just leave it in my desk drawer. I totally forgot about this guy. And it's been like a year and a half, I think. One day I was cleaning out my drawers, and this guy pops out, right? I wound it to, set the time and date, and it was working fine. It was running pretty good, pretty accurate. And so I was like, okay, I guess it still works, okay. And I put it on this suede strap that I put on a lot of my watches. I was just preparing to go out with my son to Toys R Us. So we were fixing to go to Toys R Us, and I didn't know. I was deciding what to wear, and this guy was just on my desk because I was checking the movement. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try and see if I feel any different. And surprisingly, I felt pretty good. Maybe it's the color of the strap that kind of works with the brass looking hands. The feeling that I had when I was trying to get rid of it was all gone, and I just felt like, well, okay, you know what, I kind of like the way it looks. And yeah, I've been wearing it sometimes. So I decided to just keep it like this and wear it sometimes. You know, I prefer brushed case, like, or some form of brushing, but I'm not bothered by it anymore. Not so bothered by the fact that it doesn't hand wind. I've always liked the Orient logo, so that's good. Actually, I like the Orient logo over the Orient Star logo. I don't know, something about that look. I'm okay with it, but I like the Orient logo more. It's a preference thing, of course, but it looks more, what's the word, royal? Grand? It looks nice, and it's applied too, which is nice. And yeah, so the moral of the story is, if you don't like something, just get away and come back to it after a year or so, or revisit it after some time, and you might think differently about it then. But I'm only strictly talking about things like watches and stuff, right? I'm not talking about, hey, you know what, if your marriage isn't working out, you know, just go somewhere for a year and cut contact, and, you know, and come back to it after a year and see if it fixes it. No, I'm not saying anything like that, like, or, you know, marriage or your family or your kid or whatever, right? Don't do that. Yeah, I'm strictly talking about these things that you can just throw in the drawer and just leave it there for a while. Yeah. I'm lucky because I feel differently about this guy now. You know, for 37, it wears a bit bigger. Or maybe it's a 38. Yeah, it wears a bit bigger. It's the sweet spot, I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot. The loom. Not much in the loom department, I think. Yeah. Like the hands, the loom's kind of gone. Like you could see it shine like that. And I guess it kind of lights up. But then again, you're not wearing this for the loom anyway. So, yeah. That's about it. Thanks for watching, guys.